Good evening.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all well, having a good day. Today, this one's a little bit different. We are in Leytonstone in St Patrick's Roman Catholic Cemetery, and we're here to have a look at the parents and family members of one of the greatest filmmakers to ever come out of the UK, Alfred Hitchcock. Someone that was an absolute master and genius in his field, and he was actually cremated. I don't normally jump to this point, but he was actually cremated, and his ashes were scattered over the Pacific Ocean. But he was born in Leytonstone. So we're going to have a look at the final resting place of his parents, see if we can get a bit more info on Sir Alfred, and have a look around this huge place, which is probably one of the biggest cemeteries I've been to so far, and it is definitely one of the most populated I've seen. It is absolutely packed, but it has been here a long time, so we're going to have a look around and get a bit more info, guys. Sir Alfred Hitchcock was born on August the 13th, 1899 in the East End of London, Leytonstone, above his parents' grocery shop. After passing through school and college, he enrolled at the University of London, taking design and drawing classes. Through this, he got a placement designing title cards which were used in silent films. Over time, he started working for independent producers, slowly gaining experience as a production designer, editor and writer. Alfred's first film as a director was never finished due to financing issues. The first film that was actually released under Alfred Hitchcock was Always Tell Your Wife, which was in 1923. After releasing several films, it wasn't until The Lodger, A Story of the London Fog in 1927 that actually was regarded as his first real work, as it introduced the structure of many of Hitchcock's films to come. In 1926, Alfred married his film editor partner Alma. They then had a daughter 2 years later in 1928. Alfred's first talking picture was the thriller Blackmail, which was released in 1929. In the early 30s, he had his first international success, and as the 1940s approached, critical and commercial success followed, with the doors of Hollywood opening. Over the next few years, he worked with all the major studios, bringing his films to the big screen. He was also tempted to move into television with Alfred Hitchcock Presents, with the temptation of tapping into a wider audience in the 50s and 60s. Alfred made one of his most shocking films, Psycho, in 1960. Critics were unsure what to make of it, but the audiences loved it. He followed that up with another smash hit, The Birds, in 1963. He continued to make films into the 1970s. Over the years, Alfred Hitchcock worked with some of Hollywood's biggest stars, including Cary Grant, Ingrid Bergman, James Stewart and Grace Kelly. He was inducted into the Hollywood Walk of Fame on the 8th of February 1968 with 2 stars, one for TV and the second for film. He was also knighted in December 1979, 4 months before he passed away. As a director and with his films, he was nominated for many awards and accolades, but he never won the Best Director Academy Award, although he was nominated for a total of 5 times. He passed away in April 1980 at his Bel Air home. He was aged 80 years old. He was cremated and his ashes were scattered over the Pacific Ocean. So that is the parents, or the final resting place of Sir Alfred Hitchcock's parents. Obviously it's been here a while. We'll have to get a close up of the writing, see if we can read what it says. I think we've got a few family members here. Ellen Ingram Neely died 30th of January 1979, aged 86. And then underneath that, Harry Lee died 18th of April 1924, aged 32. Emma Hitchcock died 26th of September 1942, aged 77. William Hitchcock died 12th of December 1914, aged 52. And then just underneath, Catherine Kipping Hitchcock, I think, or Kippingill Hitchcock, died 26th of May 1909, aged 37. Don't know if you can see that, guys. But this place is absolutely huge. So that petrol station is where Alfred Hitchcock's family greengrocers used to be and where he was born. And then next door we can obviously see the birds that have been painted on to commemorate his film The Birds. But that is where Alfred Hitchcock was born, and there is a blue plaque on the forecourt wall which we're going to have a look at in a minute. Waltham Forest Heritage. Alfred Joseph Hitchcock, the famous film director, was born near this site. 517 High Road, Leytonstone, August the 13th, 1899. Died April the 24th, 1980. Hey guys, we are in Kensington and we are around the corner from the house that Alfred Hitchcock and his family lived in. So apparently him and his wife Alma moved into the house after December 1926, after they got married, and their daughter was born now. And they lived in the house until March 1939 when they moved to America. And their daughter Patricia returned in August 1999 to celebrate her dad being born 100 years ago, and she unveiled a blue heritage plaque on the house. So we're going to have a look at the property, have a quick look at the blue heritage plaque, and see the Hitchcock London home, which is just this one on the left here. Sir Alfred Hitchcock, 1899-1980, film director, lived here between 1926 1939, and apparently he worked in a lot of his films in this property. So that is Alfred Hitchcock's London home. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you could like it, it would really be greatly appreciated. It does help out the channel, and if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be massively appreciated as well. It costs absolutely nothing, so please make sure you do subscribe, and make sure you leave your comments, all positive I hope, in the comment section below. We will see you on the next video. Cheers, guys.